Hey everybody, Shark Scrapper. We have a Dell Inspiron. Says it's got a Core i5. Come on, let's dive in and find out. Okay, that was easy. Now these came from an IT client, so I suspect the hard drives have already been removed. Yes, they have. Some wire. What do we have for a RAM stick in here? 8 gigabytes. Woo! That's a pretty nice RAM stick. I have not had the best of luck when it comes to selling RAM. Every once in a while I get rid of a stick here or there, but I've kind of just said, you know what, the heck with it, I'm just going to be selling them as scrap because I can't test them. I've always been uncomfortable selling them untested, even though I tell people they're not tested, so yeah. Power supply. And let's see, what do we got here? We got screws that don't want to cooperate. That's what we got there. Come on now. All right, we'll get that heatsink off there in a little bit. But let's see what we're dealing with here. i5 6400. Hey, that's a pretty good one. Yeah, i5 6400. So there's some, I don't know, I know that's probably, I think that's more than $1 or $2. Might be a $5 one, something like that. It's easy enough to find out on the Board Sort website. Fan off the way. All right, motherboard, time for you to come out. Sometimes you got to give them a little wiggle shake, get them loosened up. Get the battery off of there, CMOS battery. All right, so, wait a minute. Ugh. Green, small socket metal. Nothing terribly exciting from a depopulation perspective. Don't mess with that flip chip, it's a waste of time. There's some MLCCs, some ICs, oscillator, but really this board, it's such a waste of time trying to depopulate this. It's just getting sold. My local yard buys them as high grade, but as I found out, when I have a whole Gaylord box full of them, 500 pounds plus, they give me a really good price for them. So these are getting saved up to fill a Gaylord box with again. There we have the wire from the Wi-Fi antennas here. Just get that off of there. All right, wire, little bits of metal, stainless steel maybe. Magnet does not respond. Probably not aluminum. No, that's too tough to be aluminum, so stainless steel. I always just leave the CD-ROMs in when I do this, because I don't scrap those out. It's just, that's a real waste of time, especially the new ones that are just teeny tiny little things. Put our shell back on here, and we'll see if this screw will lock it shut a little bit. Yeah, there we go. All right, shred file with you. Oh, I get to show off my cooling fan pin removal tool. It is actually a multi-purpose tool now. So the original idea for the tool came from my friend Raphael, who said to use a heatsink as a point to be able to knock out pins. And then, in order to get the fan motor out, I take two of the blocks, and there we go. It makes a little bit of a mess, but it's pretty quick. So that's my multi-purpose fan pin removal tool. I don't want to call it a fan removal tool because that might upset some of you. You're my fans. I don't want to remove you. Oops, forgot that. Well, this is the way I used to do this. That wasn't too bad either. And then for the power supplies, I cut the wire off and sell it as a power supply with no wire and number 2 insulated. And if you want to know why that's the way I sell my power supplies, check out that. I think it's going to be on that side. It might be over here on this side. But it's a video where I compared all the ways to sell your power supplies so we could do the return on benefit analysis of how to sell them. And then there's a round one in the middle. That's going to be for subscribing. So you don't miss a single episode of Shark Scrapper. Have a great day, y'all.